I hate this level real badly. Uh, Now, from being bright and sunny, it goes to being dark and damp. And you can kind of see lightning in the background. Yep. Well, this is Rogue Town Level 2. And as you can see, this is auto-scroll level. And if you get hit off the screen, you die. If you all the way back where the screen is, you die too. So just stay away from the edges. This is the level that I've only beaten one time, and I was pretty certain that this level would take me forever to beat. Oddly enough, it wasn't that bad, but still, this auto-scroll level can be pretty hard for people who haven't played this game before. Lucky for me, I have played this game before. I do, and after playing it for a good while, I understand what I'm supposed to do. And it's been a long time since I played this game. I haven't played this game since maybe I was God knows how many years since I fully completed the game. It was like maybe 5, maybe more, because I'm pretty sure I beat this game all the way when I was in middle school. So yeah, that's more than 5 years, or maybe about 5 years, more or less. I was like 15 back then. I'm just giving away my age. You guys didn't hear that. But again, it's one of those parts that this is one of those parts where there's really nothing to talk about except what I've explained to you so far. And to tell you parts that are really just annoying. Like, here's a mistake I made. Oh, actually, no, this wasn't a mistake. Nope, it was a mistake. Where he hit me, it bounced me all the way back in the screen, and I couldn't move. So, it's the equivalent of getting crushed. So, I gotta do this whole part again. So, when it comes to editing this part, since it technically doesn't take me too long, like, if I'm dying like 5 times in the same area, if I'm dying 5 times in the same area, but I'm at least within, the same, a few couple seconds away, distance away, I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm gonna edit it out if I get a game over. I didn't really talk about that because stuff like that are impossible. Even though I've gone through this game without a game over, it is possible. I could beat this game without getting a game over. That'd be the coolest thing ever. I honestly thought I'd get a game over after I beat. I thought I was gonna die to Arlong. I honestly thought I was gonna die to Arlong there. He's not even that hard. He really isn't that hard. That Jaws swipe is the most annoying thing. So yeah, if you're wondering, today's gonna be no double upload because I was just so busy on Monday I couldn't get to upload the part on Monday, so that's what happens. So I tried to get a double upload in, which wasn't too hard because since I didn't have to worry about going to school the next day because, like I said last part, it was snowing, and thank God for that. I almost got hit again. Since I don't have to worry about school tomorrow or today when I upload this, I had the free time to just get a whole bunch of sessions for every game that I'm uploading this week. So we'll talk into stuff like that later. And this is where I decided to, if you're gonna go all the way over there, make sure you move super quick. You do not want to. Your point is to stay away from the left side of the screen. That is what you want to do. You don't want to be anywhere near the left side of the screen. Just stay away. Stay away. And you should not have to worry about this in some games where the screen will push you when you're on a platform like that. You shouldn't have to worry about, and then the auto scroll just stops. How about that? And then it starts up again. So now you want to stay away from the bottom side of the screen. Not that you weren't doing that already, but that's exactly what you don't want to happen. You want to stay away from the bottom screen. So here's another one of those annoying little parts here. It's not too annoying to understand, but But as you can see, like right here, I was grabbing it right there. I was grabbing it. And it didn't let me grab, so I died. So I have to do this part again. So I'm down to 5 lives. Well, technically 6 is 0 counts as alive, technically. So and that's another thing. Like I said, the control is sometimes not angling the way it needs to. Now, so I'm at 4 or 5 lives. That's nice. But what a great start. That guy was moonwalking, I think, or he's just backing up, whatever. So to make it a lot easier, I decided I know I could just jump and grab that. It also doesn't matter how you do it. It's again, whatever makes it easier for you, just do it. And at this point, I was like, I didn't want to die here anymore. So, and at this point, I've screwed the chest at this level. I don't even see 9 chests throughout this whole level. So I have no idea where they are. And your crew members, I have no idea where the crew members are at either. So good luck finding any of the crew members in this level. I don't even think they're even in this level. You wouldn't even need them. And with this kind of auto-scrolling, it'd be impossible. You wouldn't find any use out of any of them. Maybe Sanji and maybe Nami, because Nami can steal extra lives, I guess. But besides that, there wouldn't be any use out of any of them. So I'm kind of risking it by moving before I can see the platform. But I kind of have a good gist where they're going with this. I love how the auto-scrolling just kind of moves to the left or right when you jump. It's like it knows which way to go. It follows you. An auto-scroll that follows you. Ooh. And that actually can kill you if you go way too low. It will kill you because it's bottomless pit once you reach a certain area. So we're actually around this is the last area. After we beat this area, we fight the boss. So this will be the final part, and it'll test your patience. Hey, remember I was talking about patience. Games like this have taught me how to be patient. You should learn a little bit from this. Patience is key. I mean, patience is key, but that does not stop me from dying still. So I will die. My patience will help. But this time when I'm playing this game, you wouldn't believe how that was pretty close. But actually, it won't hit you once you initiate the grab and it grabs. It will not hit you. Patience still can kill you though. I would say that. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, around this part, like you wouldn't believe how tense I was at this part because my hands were sweaty and the controller was sweaty, so I was just like, oh my god, like every time I'm pausing or like doing something else at like a time, I'm like wiping my hands in the controller because legit, a section like this can really be, like this section right here, I was shocked. I thought I was dead because I completely forgot about that. And then I get right here. I make it on my first try. You know what happens? I meant to double tap to move a little bit forward so I'd be able to just not be able to fall off. And then I stopped, and I skid right off. I was so angry. I was like, ah. But again, honestly, like it's not too hard that it's disappointing because again, the last time I fully completed this game from the first level to the last level was like 5 years ago, maybe more. So it's been a while. I have definitely got better as a platformer. I know how to take my time. I know how to be patient. For the most part, I do not just jump into pits. I mean, sometimes you gotta be a little risky, but you know, sometimes you gotta play it safe. I mean, auto-scrolling levels, it's a little bit of both, especially this one. And I'm not sure if I do it. No, I don't do it. I don't do it here. There's another thing I show off, hoping that I don't die. But like I said, this thing is a. Oh yeah, once you do break the wall, you don't have to break it again. So that kind of sealed my deal right there. So yeah, you don't have to break the wall, so you don't have to buy the bomb. You don't have to get the bomb again. So we're back in this section. So I decided to wait it out a little bit, and I recover, and then I threw the bomb. I meant to jump, and I threw the bomb. And I had no idea how that even killed me. I wasn't squashed, I'll tell you that. It didn't squash me. I didn't fall in a bomb's pit. The game just decided to kill me for no reason. I could have actually have made that jump if I just didn't have threw that bomb. So grabbing that bomb after you destroy the wall is a big no-no. Don't do it. Don't do it. No matter how tempted you are, do not grab the bomb. You don't need it. And as you see, I'm not wasting my time with animal abuse, as much as shocking as that is. Because there's other things to focus on, like living. Honestly, after you know the pattern of that, it's not really as scary as you think it is. And what the hell was that? What was that? A wasted life? Because I don't even know what to explain what that is. Because it's never happened to me before. As much as times I played this game and done this low, that has never happened to me one time. So, see, you remember when I said, stay away from the left side of the screen? Also stay away from the right side of the screen, too. Just stay in the middle. Just stay in the middle. That's what you need to do. Anywhere else could kill you, because when you try to move forward in the auto-scroll level, you die. If you try to go back in an auto-scroll level, you die. So, you know what you try to do? You stay in the middle of an auto-scroll level, or slightly to the left, or slightly to the right. You can't say exactly in the middle. So that's a wasted life. Well, that sucks. And honestly, you don't even... I'm not really using any of my gauges only because I don't want to waste time. You can use it, and the off-scroll level actually does stop moving when you do it, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at all. I'm onto you, bomb. You're trying to kill me again. No, you're not going to. Oh, you've seen this. You've seen this before. See, the reason why I'm not editing this because again, they're all within the same area, which doesn't take too long to reach. And see, I could have made it. I don't know what killed me the last time. And I did get enough height on that one, so I missed and I died. That one was my fault. That one was completely my fault. And I'm on 0 lives. That's nice. That's nice. Isn't that just dandy, guys? How, you know, I was going to have a maximum life, now I have 0 lives. It's like I'm cursed. And I honestly was so close to beating this level on my first try. That would have been the coolest thing ever, because it's never happened to me before. But it's the Let's Play curse. Just when you think you're doing good, you die. Thanks, Let's Play curse. Anything else you wanna tell me in the future? Talk about now, and I can't. I'm not gonna spoil the boss in this stage too. I mean, if you didn't guess the final boss, I'm pretty sure you can guess the sub boss, the second boss before. Well, yeah, before the first boss. That was the last boss. Ooh. I'm so disappointed at that. And I still made it. I have no idea how I'm triggering that though. I'm telling you guys. I don't even know what happened. I don't know, but I got a game over. This is what the game over screen looks like. That's what it looks like, and it sends you. It saves, so you don't have to put any of your save data within the game. Auto saves. Brings you right back to the title screen. That's nice. And you see Zolo again, right there. Zolo. Oh my god. I can only imagine how hard mode would be on this. Alright, so I'm not gonna do this, so we're actually just gonna cut right to the stage. So you don't have to worry about that. Guess how many tries it took me to get here. I'll give you a hint. It's between 1 and 0. Yes, it took that many attempts, and I don't know how I made that, but I made it. That's what matters. So that's all fine and dandy. So we get more enemies. Honestly, don't waste your time to take the hits. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Let the dog live for this one time. I'm not going for that treasure chest. It doesn't matter. I don't care for any gold pieces at this point. And I didn't even know it was a bottomless pit there. I honestly did not know. So we gotta do this whole section again. Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. That's the best thing ever. I mean, at this point, I know I can beat it. It's just that tiny little platform, it really stresses you out because it's so tiny and you can just miss it by 1 little inch, or you try to get on and you try to position yourself just so you don't fall off, and you fall off anyway. So that's the only thing about this part. It's these death balls right here. This one not so much, because after passing by, you kind of know once it goes up, you just do a slight jump and you can make it. It's the other death ball that you have to jump and then you have to grab the pole, the stripper pole. That's the part that drives me nuts. I also think that was the part that when I was a kid got me the most game over. Well, I know the other parts got me games over too, but I think this is the part that gave me the most game over. And when I beat it, I was just as concentrated as I was focusing. I was just as focused as I was then as I was now. I was like, I'm beating this level. I'm beating this level. I got to focus. I'm going to do it. Well, at least now I know I can do that. I'm pretty sure I actually jumped on that platform and then went to grab that. Bad idea. But I made it, and I'm making sure I'm not double tapping anything. And just to get my extra leverage, even though I know I can make that, better safe than sorry, guys. Better safe than sorry. And like I said, you can just leave these guys be. You can take the hits. Just don't stay in between them. They can just sit there and die by the horrors of auto-scrolling levels. So there's a pit there. So I wonder why they have the hang glide right there if you know you're gonna die by seeing me there. Well, that actually isn't that hard to grab right there. It looks hard as long as, well, actually it's not that hard at all. You should never die to that. But we're finally at the boss. And the boss, I believe, unless I'm saying this name wrong, and if I'm saying it wrong, just correct me, it's Toshigi. I believe that's her name. And she is packed with 2 health bars. Just like Arlong. But again, she isn't that hard. She has this little sword dash attack, which is really predictable. Because she wears glasses, so she can't always see. That's really the joke of this boss. She charges up her power and then charges, and then she kind of like slips down. She like that. So she isn't really in trouble, but she can't. If you jump, she can't hit you. So the best of way is to really just do the jump and the gum spear. That's your best bet. I'm not doing it, but I will do it later in the battle to save time. And again, see, she really isn't that hard. But honestly, at this point, I still don't want to die because, I mean, she's not really threatening, but she still does a hunk of hell of a damage, and you don't have Sanji to give you any bit of health. So if you got all this way, you do not want to die to her. So you just gotta be safe, and that's another thing you don't do. She has hyper armor and she does that. That's a no-no. And I think this is where I decided to start doing. No, yeah, nope. Past me. Well, yesterday me anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. She also has a parry, but I did not want to show off what it does because I'm not trying to die. If you want to see what it can do, then you get here. As you can see, I'm in low health, so yeah. See, this is where I decided to do it because I realized her air slash does not have the coverage to actually hit me, and the hitbox Luffy's hitbox does not include when he does that. So that's the best thing. So I'm just really just jumping over her and be like, I'm just getting off the damage I can and get a couple gum double barrels and reset. She sets up that parry, but it doesn't matter because I'm not letting her do it toward me. Actually, I'm not sure I've ever let her done that to me before. Then again, I've only beaten the level one time. So all you really have to do is just dodge everything she does, jump over her head, hit her in the head, jump over her head, hit her in the head, and just try not to get hit. She's actually the most simplest of all the mini bosses, I would say. She just has the most health and does a heck of a chunk of damage. But we defeated her. We are done. We are done with Rogue. We are done with this part. We're done with this level. Finally. I killed 7 dogs. That's just, there's not enough. But you know what? I'll let it slide. But Tashigi, yeah, I was right. We are done. We are done with this part. We are going to be at the final part. So next week will be the final part of the One Piece Let's Play. See you then, guys.